just pulled this dress up. Good evening. Good evening. This is what we're calling a turtle top dress. I just pulled her dress up since she's kind of been cut off there, but this pulled down. You see, this is our signature ends here. All these little tassels, which hold up quite well. You'd be surprised how they wash and wear quite nicely, and they're comfortable enough that it gives much trouble. This is a trilateral pattern, which is to say that this is created on a braiding machine, a circular programmable braiding machine. It has yarns that travel generally in this direction and this direction. And that would be the bilateral, the two directions the yarns generally travel around the circumference of a braiding machine. In this case, they also have, as a trilateral, have yarns that generally go down in this direction, making it three directions that go on. Thus the trilateral. In this direction, I have elastic yarns, and that's what allows this to stretch out quite so long, as I could show you if I hold this down. Like so, you'd find that that could stretch out very long. Woo. So yeah, here's a little pattern flaw, as there a little hiccup on the machine as it was running. I imagine the classic birthmark, I'd say there. Though, if you're asking me, how the sort of flaws in this patterning is, kind of what makes it so unique and so individually based. This neckline, if you wanted to criticize it and suggest anything else, is Terry's favorite in my life. It is a cute little neckline. You can imagine it as it being warm, and it has a certain je ne sais quoi, shall we say? Not that I know what that means, but I assume that might be correct. So yeah, this was quite a nice pattern that it allows. It allows for so many different densities to be patterned into the one piece. This is a one piece tube. This is a tube basically around the neck here with a nice dense pattern there and a nice loose pattern here. Well, you can see that would stretch out to fit just about anybody there, wouldn't it? See it on the back too. It's all this loose pattern. See for a couple of lines going through it. Let's see. But this being so open in back allows the front here to be quite a bit denser, because all the material is generally out front here as opposed to in back. At least it allows it to stretch out so much further, because when it has these larger holes, the material is naturally able to stretch out so much further. So yeah, the design on this one, is there a function to these lines that are built into it? You might not pick them up right away. And I suspect they're supposed to sort of function as straps to be a little tighter along this length, so that maybe they don't stretch too much here, and sort of function as straps from the front. I see they just come up and pick up on the neck here. Doesn't seem like it allows them to do much there. I might have to get that little particular pattern. I'm not sure I like that one. So yeah, you could imagine, wanting to change this a little, and I wouldn't blame you if you had any thoughts as to what you'd like to see patterned into a piece like this. You know, which again is basically a tube, so you know I could put big holes here or not big holes here, or you know, sort of, you know, do whatever you want here basically. I'll have to show you what these patterns look like on the machine that I produce the patterns with. Terry wanted me to show you the material as it comes off the machine. This is a piece. It's in the armholes and neck hole, as you would. Let's just get laid up a little. And yeah, I think this is just a top, not the whole dress, because I produce these as tops, because this is the end of that, and then this starts another one down here. See the armholes, and then that's the neckline for a dress. On the top, I used a different neckline on the top. Don't have that same one. Top basically functioning pretty nice as a, you know, as a fairly compressive bra. And that's the neckline on the bra or the top, if you would. And that's where I have that higher density that sort of functions as straps, and I like to believe there. So yeah, nice puffy material thanks to the elastic that's running along this length. It allows it to sort of shrink up, and then I've got enough nice puffy yarns that I make the elastic. I make the yarns. I braid cotton and tencel around a thinner piece, a piece of elastic, some elastic yarn, which actually has other material wrapped around that. So yeah, that's too much. So I think we're going to call it there, and then see.